Hey guys, welcome back to the All Star Boxing Podcast. This episode is brought to you by VBR Lawyers, one of Queensland's leading personal injury law firms. They have offices all over the place. They've got one in Brisbane City CBD, Corinda at the Brisbane West, and at Burleigh Heads on the Gold Coast. My good friend Greg Black, he manages the one in Brisbane CBD. So, if you've been injured at work or on the road and need a high quality lawyer who is focused on achieving you the best results while keeping legal costs down, please contact Greg and his team at VBR Lawyers. Welcome back to the All Star Boxing Podcast. Got a really cool one because with all our episodes we've had Justin Hodges on here, Stephen Sparks, but we now have the one and only Tom Ngatipa, and our main coach, main man Benny Harrington. But cool story, and we'll let Tom really talk about this. But how long have you been in All Star now? A couple of years.
Yeah, a few years. Sort of properly maybe the last two. In and out a bit more.
Yeah. But you know the biggest highlight is you've lost 100 kilos in a couple of years. I remember. So when I was running the 7 p.m. classes at the old spot, you came with all the boys.
Yeah.
You know, it was all hype energy, and then me in the sport, I've seen people come and go, but they've all gone, and you've stayed, and now this is the result of you just staying committed to your own goals of just losing the weight. And now you've lost 100 kilos down. You've had a couple corporate fight nights with the club, All Star Boxing. What do you make of this, Benny? Just watching his journey.
It's an unreal story, isn't it? I mean, he came in at 200 kilos and now he's 100 kilos. I mean, that's unheard of, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's inspirational for a lot of people, and yeah, I'm proud that the club can offer a service that can allow people like Tom to do that. It's amazing.
And that's the cool thing, because All Star Boxing, being a professional and an amateur boxing club, and with our fitness classes here, which we do for our members of the community as well. But for someone like Tom to really have his own goals and to achieve them, and to even have the support of the club, and you're part of the club, man. Like this is your second home, All Star.
Thanks. I feel like
Tom the Tomahawk.
Tomahawk, baby.
So I got the name too, so So,
Yeah.
No, I feel.
So-
proud. Thanks.
Have you been like obese most of your life?
I've always struggled with my weight. Up and down when I was a kid. I think by the time I hit 10 years old, I was always over 100 kilos. So
Wow.
I'm 100 kilos now. I've been that way. This is pretty much since, I've just been.
How old are you now?
I'm 27 this year.
Yeah.
So I didn't really sort of gain so much until I was maybe about 18, 19. I sort of left school and wasn't so active leaving school, and it was always a struggle keeping the weight off. But sort of when I left school, it just fully stopped. Stopped being so active.
What do you put it down to? Like just bad eating habits?
Yeah. There was a bit of a journey I went through with, like I sort of educated myself a bit on psychology and things like that, and I was able to relate it back to, I was using food to sort of comfort myself with
Coping
coping mechanisms and things like that. And once I sort of realised that it was a lot easier to deal with, sort of thing. So, but yeah, I always have struggled with my weight. I lost a little bit here and there. I started boxing once when I was 15, 16, and I'd lost the weight only for about 8 months. Lost the weight and had a few exhibitions, but just sort of came straight back on.
I know everyone's had their own challenges, but did you feel that was your Mount Everest, was to just take that weight off?
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like it was so far away?
Yeah, 100%. I didn't think I'd ever be here. I was down at the other end of the scale where you're on the bed, you can't move around like other people can. So you're sitting there feeling helpless. You know what I mean? First time I tried to go for a run when I was that weight, it was just my knees and stuff were just I could barely move properly, walk properly, let alone even try and go for a run. So I wasn't, it
was that whole 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
Yeah, it was. And fighting my mind the whole time. I think that was a big part of it.
Where was
wow.
that pivotal moment? Like, what made you just go, "Bah, nah, this is
Yeah,
it"?
was it just a look in the mirror moment, like this ain't happening no more?
Yeah,
or-
it actually was. I was, you know, I always was trying to get around the club and trying to get around, you know, boxing and came to the club and everyone was really well. I must have been 200 and something kilos at the time, and man, Lou Wilson came up to me in the club and
Big Liam Wilson.
yeah. That's like he's like, you know, I sort of knew him from TV and that, and I was like, sweet Wilson, bro. He came up to me and he was
Yeah.
like, man, it's awesome to see you down here, bro. Like giving it a crack and like, you know, he was
That
like,
touched
really
you.
encouraging you, man. Like, you know, and I was like, oh, that's it. I'm the heavyweight Liam Wilson now. You know what I mean?
that's
Like
mad.
it was really,
Yeah, nice.
it was really a thing for me, man. Like,
Yep.
I was like, like, he didn't really have to come talk to me or
Yep,
anything
yep.
like that, but he went right out of his way to sort of like, you know, make me feel welcomed here and make me feel, because I was out of place.
I think
you
I
know?
remember that now. You say it,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nice.
So I was out of place, you know, being so big, like you just feel out of place being in a place full of
You
fit
feel
people.
comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I was like, this is the last place I should be, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, dang, gee. But like, yeah, nah. He just came up and it was just like made me feel real at ease. Had a good chat to me for about half an hour before the training started.
Nice.
And, because I was already nervous, like,
Yeah.
oh, no, the skipping's coming, man can barely
Yeah,
get 2
yeah.
feet off the ground, my friend, you know? But yeah, no, he just managed. He says, bro, just get through what you can, do what you can, bro, and just keep turning up, man.
Yeah, nice. Keep
Oh,
turning
man,
up.
That is the key, man. That's the key to everybody that we talk to in the gym. There is like people think that's a magic something. It's not. It's just you just got to keep showing up. Like if you're in the gym, bad shit don't happen to you.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen to you because you haven't got time.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking about
100%.
training and then you're sleeping, and then you eat, you get up, you go again. Like it's
Yeah.
just the same shit. You got to keep it on
100%.
repeat. You know,
Yeah.
like when people drift out of the gym, bad things happen.
Oh,
Bad things
100%.
happen,
That's so true. I know as soon as I did start stopping and stuff like that, man, yeah, bad things happen.
Yeah.
And like, I was sort of looking at the way we train and stuff. I was like, oh man, Benny's smart. He puts the sparring on a Saturday morning so you can't go out and get pissed on a Friday.
As
know,
crazy as
stuff
that
like
sounds,
that.
that is actually the reason we do it.
it-
Like,
yeah,
and we
nice.
do it at 7. We could do it at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do it whenever, but we make it at 7. So
Yeah.
Friday night, you want to spar? Like, because
Yeah.
why are you going to put in all the work Monday to Friday
Yeah.
and then not spar Saturday? Sparring is the fun bit. But, you know, if we don't put it at Saturday, they'll go out Friday night.
Yeah.
There is a theory behind that.
And it's cool too because my workmates and anyone I know, they're oh, we're going out Friday. I already know. Nah, bro. There's no music side. I got sparring in the morning cause I can.
Yeah,
I'm
but
up in
it gives,
Saturday.
and it gives you guys an out.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's
nice.
it's
does.
very hard.
It
Like
does.
it's very hard
Yeah.
when you're out with your mates on a Friday
Yeah,
afternoon
man.
and they're like, let's kick on.
Yeah.
You've got a reason. We've
Yeah.
given you that. You've given it to yourself. You know, you guys are the guys doing it. We're just going, here's the gun.
Yeah.
You know, and you guys go,
Yeah,
this is what
yeah.
I'm doing, boys.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
that's
committed.
Exactly
yeah.
right. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
And like sometimes, you know, like if they don't get it, then that's up to them. I don't think they understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's different. It's different. You know, it's not like rugby or any other sport sort of thing. Boxing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you really want to be there, you
Yeah.
gotta actually be.
Yeah,
there.
that's right. And a lot of people watching this podcast, I'm sure, and a lot of ex-boxers like that would be going through a lot of stuff at the moment. We've got a lot of kids on the wall, Australian champions, Queensland champions that have drifted away from it. Just know that we're always here. So the consistency is that the gym will always be here. You might go off on your path in life and, you know, just know that you can always come back and you'll be welcome with open arms. You know, like if you've done the worst shit, if you've done the best, whatever, you come back here and your life will be fixed. Like it will be sweet because you'll have routine in your life and that's what you need.
And you must have felt like this club has been a supportive type club. So when you first walked, as nervous as you were, walking into the gym at the old gym, did you feel All Star was a place to really you could thrive at?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because man, it's the kids. You are like that's what really sort of did it for me. You look at the kids class, not the kids, but like you know, the fighters, and there's kids as young as like 9 years old that. To me, they look like professionals, bro. They're guns, bro. You know what I mean? And they're putting in the work, bro. You know, so it's like,
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, they actually did create a place where you're like, oh, yo, this is
Yeah.
like everyone, everyone
It,
gets to
it
work.
gets a bad rap, boxing. You think that you're going to walk into a gym and it's going to be full of egos. That's the last place that any martial arts studio is. You know, whether it be a boxing gym or a jiu-jitsu academy, wherever it is. That's not what it's about. And if it is about that, if you're at a gym where it is full of egos, you're at the wrong gym. Because it's not about that. It's about community. You know, like maybe the gym, the weights gym, probably full of egos. But man, if you've got an ego, you last here for one day.
Yeah.
You can't hang it out. You can't hang out here because if you got an ego here, first of all, we're all going to take the piss out of you. If you got an ego here and you walk around with your shirt off with your big, like, we're gonna have a laugh at you, and you're gonna feel like a dickhead because you're trying to be a hero. It just doesn't work. Like, so, yeah, that's boxing gyms in general.
Yep.
Yeah.
So for people at home that can't really imagine the big tomahawk looking so big, these are some photos here. So I stole some of him. So how long was this?
That was
Recent?
when I was trying to commit to boxing all the time. I was just
What would
popping in
you
and
always
out.
be around? Were you like 200 kilos is your peak, but were you fluctuating up and down?
Yeah, I went from I was going from like 180. Like there was moments where I'd come and stick at it for a couple of weeks, and like I'd come down with a bit of weight, and then just wouldn't stay. You know, I'd go straight back up.
You
since I
never
stopped.
wanted to get on the scales,
Yeah,
eh?
no, I was too scared of the scales, but I did officially weigh myself one time after a couple of weeks here at Wells Gym Burpengary scales because they got the bigger ones.
Yeah.
And it was like 190 kilos or something
Yeah.
at the time. So I was like, oh, shucks, I must have been like 200 plus. You know what I mean? Like I was like, man, I was easily at least 200 plus because when
wow.
I first walked in the gym, I lost a fair few kilos the first few months at it.
Yeah, wow.
So I'm not going to say easy, but how fast does the weight come off when you're 200 kilos? Does it come off fast, or is it a hard slog?
It was a hard slog. The first big chunk of it, like the first 40 kilos, was a real hard slog. It's like more battling myself and trying to get rid of old habits.
Yeah.
And, building.
So
new
the
ones.
training was crazily hard, or was it the diet?
Yeah. Oh well, all of it.
Yeah.
It was all real hard for me,
Yeah,
to be
right.
honest. It was all real hard. I never used to cook my own food and stuff like that. Now I meal prep every week, and I used to just eat like takeaways and stuff like that.
You get addicted to it, eh?
Yeah.
Like
that's
it
what
it all becomes a
100%.
lifestyle. Like
Yeah,
for all you pro
a
boxers,
lifestyle.
hats off to you guys because, man, that's a lifestyle. Like
Mm.
and the same thing with the weight loss journey. Like that's once you get into it, it's like boxing in itself.
Mm.
Once you walk into the gym, you get addicted to it. Whether you're already you're not overweight or whatever, you get that bug. That's the same thing with healthy living. Once you get that bug, it's just routine.
Yeah.
I had an old boxer that used to fight for me named Bluey from Kabingo over at Bracken Ridge, and he was say 90 kilos, and then by the time he fought, he was 60, and he started road running. And he probably still does. This was probably 6-7 years. He said he'd get home from plastering all day, and thinking all day at work, I'm not going to run today, and get home automatically put his shoes on, run. He just couldn't not run. And it would be the same thing with the meal. Like this is just what I do now.
Yeah.
It's not like should I, shouldn't I? It's not
Yeah.
even a decision.
Yeah.
It's just a routine. It's just a habit. It's just a healthy habit.
What was the weight? What was that point where you're like, wow, I'm doing this?
I was feeling pretty good. I was still heavy as I must have been about 170 or something, still like that. But I was around the gym for a bit, and Benny giving me a fight date. And I was like,
In this last
that's
year's
when I was
corporate
like,
fight night?
Yeah, and that was for me at the beginning of the year. I was like, it sort of gave me something to shoot towards. You know what I mean? It was like, it gave me a time frame.
Yeah,
You know?
nice.
I didn't think I was actually going to hit the time frame. To be honest, I was like, no, there's no way I'm going to be that way by the time I get to October, bro.
What weight did you have to be? What was that target?
It was 110. Yeah, it was
Okay,
110.
yeah.
I
So you're
came in
170 to 110, and what was that time
in the
frame?
12 months.
12 months. Okay, yeah.
And I got to 108.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, wow.
That's another thing that there's a smart little way to get the guys to commit to it. Put a timeline on it, and aim high and miss. Whatever. If he had to come in at 120, it's good. We'll get him a fight. Like it's all right.
yeah.
But that's important too, because you guys know you know as a fighter, like you go through the motions in training and you get that fight date, and your body starts to change and
Yeah,
your
it
mind starts to
changes,
change,
yeah.
and because it's coming. The date's coming, whether you want to do the work or not. That date's coming. So you
Yeah.
either do the work or you're going to get left behind.
Do the work, eh?
and you get shown up. So
I even sense it when I'm at work and stuff too. I'm getting out the trench, 2 more push-ups, but I'm always conscious of I've got a fight coming up, and these things start to get even more and more strict as time gets closer.
yeah, and that's why we'll do the Friday night fights, which starts on the 25th of November down here on a Friday afternoon, 5:30 till late. We're going to be having tomahawk fight, and a lot of the kids fighting, and we're going to have Miles do like some sparring with Mick Whitehead. So there'll be maybe 20, 30 fights on the night, but it's the reason we're going to start adding those things is to give these guys something to aim for. We don't just want them to fight once every year in October at our tournament. We want them to be able to do it every 4 weeks.
Yeah, nice.
So that you drive and you're pushing from there. Everybody can come down and watch their mate fight. It'll be a mad night, and we'll see if we can just keep racking them together. We'll have 5-year-olds fighting right through to you guys.
Yeah,
So
nice.
yeah,
And this is the thing that we've built the community here.
Yeah.
So the fighters or non-fighters, the members that, you know, if it's your first time jumping in there, you've got all the support here, the energy, you know, and there's nothing to really be afraid about here, because you're not going to so much get hurt, because it's all supervised. We're looking after everybody here. This is a safe environment. So a lot of boxing's starting to change the concept, you know, when people say it's such a dark sport, bad place, like we spoke about before with egos. There's such a clean gym where it's supportive, you know, you keep showing up, keep losing that weight, we're all, you know, high fives, all that kind of stuff. So when it comes to these fight nights, when it comes to the Friday night fights, it's nothing but just praise and like, man, let's do this. Like win or lose, you're in there doing it.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And there's a lot of people out there that say they're gonna, but they don't. You know, if you're in there doing it, mad respect. We've all got the biggest respect for anybody that steps foot through the door, for one, but then they want to get in there, you know, we can facilitate that too. And if you don't want to get in there, mad too. Don't come down, support the guys.
Yeah.
You train with them every day, it's fine. Like, yeah, it is very, very fulfilling for us coaches at the gym to see, you know, people like Tomahawk and from the little kids all the way through. You know, it's very rewarding to be a coach here because of the community that we've created.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. And you're part of it. So I want to clear these. So, Boz, 1, 2. What was that? You had a fight night or something?
Oh, I think I was watching a fight or something like that.
And you're like, oh,
Maybe just after some sparring. I don't know. Trying to.
But look at the
to
tie
get
there.
done. Yeah,
That's what he said.
Like, it's 11 o'clock, KFC shot. KFC shot.
Boz. And like, so just a personal question, but when you're that weight, the clothes you have to wear, is that to hide it still?
Yeah, but this is the only ones I could fit, really. You know,
but
like, there's nothing.
Were you conscious of your weight in the public areas, or
Yeah,
it
man.
was
Yeah,
okay?
I was self-conscious. Yeah, like, you know, the only colours I used to wear is black. Like, that's all I wore, you know, like it hides the curves and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I could wear any sort of colour. I don't feel as self-conscious. But yeah, I used to try and hide my size with
What
clothes.
size now, Tomahawk?
XL.
XL, baby.
See?
What were you?
XL.
What were you, like a 5XL?
No, I was 6'7" XL.
6'7" XL, now he's an XL.
Was that last?
And it's swimming on him.
This year's one.
That was the shoes one.
This year's one, Boz. So I'll show the highlights. Will you show
So just go
me
back to that picture for a second, Miles.
that one.
So who's that in the picture with you?
Oh, that's my younger brother, Noah.
And he fought on the fight night as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he boxes for Ricky Sharp.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so that would have been a special night for your family, hey?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like that, you
cool.
both got to fight recently,
Yeah,
and
yeah, it was,
that was mad, eh? You both won?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was mad. That was.
How many
that
fights
would be-
did Noah had?
No, he hasn't really had any boxing either. Like
corporate night for him too?
We both like joined boxing when we were 16, and we got like exhibition stuff. It was only for about 9-10 months or something, but that was about it. But ever since, we've always had this thing for boxing. You know, and we've always, you know, wanted to learn properly, and you know, like, you know, just get in there and give it a proper crack. And that was this year. You know, like, hey, you know. We've always watched YouTube videos and stuff like that. Let's get in the bloody gym and, you know.
Let's do it, Tomahawk.
Yeah, let's be
You're
about
giving
it.
me
Like-
shivers, Tom. You're giving me shivers, Tomahawk. I reckon, you know what I reckon? I'm gonna say this now. Fuck, this is a big call, but I reckon I'll get you a pro fight, Tomahawk.
Hey.
I honestly reckon I'll get you a pro because you can punch like a fucking freight train, bro. You can
All
punch.
day. All
You
day.
reckon?
Yeah, all day.
Let's do it. I'm in for that.
Hey, nice.
I reckon
Hey, it's
we
on-
can
it's
do
on-
that.
it's on
No, it's
film
on. Hey,
now.
that's. I reckon that's.
I'll
You
do
got
it.
you got the goods, man. That's a big good story, you know. Like
Yeah, nice.
if Tyson Fury can do what he did, then let's do that.
The
Let's
Andrew
do that.
Ruiz name, brother.
Let's do that. Well, settle down, Tom. Settle down. Take that back. No, he wants to be Andy Ruiz now. No, I think that's achievable,
cool.
man. I really do think that's achievable. That's no joke.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And you're in the right place. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like it's safe.
Yeah.
So there's nothing really scary. You've already done it.
Yeah,
So it's the same thing.
yeah.
Man, that's cool. That's cool.
we'll
You know,
do that, we'll do
I
that.
dig that.
I feel well equipped here, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
Yeah,
always
he's
feel.
got the skills now. Like he's
What
had.
does your
my coaches and-
What does your family think? Like, because I've seen the new you.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do they say?
They sound like a completely different person. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like
yeah.
changing the outside means changing the inside. You know,
Yeah.
the mental and everything changes. You know,
Because you got to walk the path. You know?
Yeah,
You had to
that's
go
it.
down that.
Yeah.
You had to become a different person.
Yeah.
There wasn't a.
can't fake it or anything like that.
yeah.
And like it doesn't happen like that. You know what I mean? And like little things, everything from my work. And I'm completely thorough in my work and things like just those things sort of.
Yeah.
Like, you know, everything's changed and my family's just, it's just non-stop supportive of,
Yeah, no.
know,
Well, hey, do one thing's hey, do everything.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now,
yeah.
now you say it would change everything, wouldn't it? Because it's given you a discipline and
Yeah, it has.
yeah,
Yeah, it really
it's-
has.
and also you're around positive people.
Yeah.
That you couldn't come down here doing bad shit
Yeah.
and tell us, and we're like, oh, okay, that's not cool.
Yeah.
So you are a product of your environment, which is good, man. We're all so proud of you. It's amazing.
It was cool because, well, I'll just show it off anyway. It's not really long, but this was your first Cooper fight.
Yeah.
And this is where you had that big KO. Where is it? Bulls. Crowds off. But, so that was your highlight, that big KO reel. And then leading into this one, I couldn't wait to watch it because I wanted to see what you could do.
Yeah.
But you boxed beautifully. And that was where the improvement was. Even though you still stopped the guy, but you look clean. Your hands were up. You were moving. Your defense was on. So I was like, wow, here's someone that was once upon a time overweight, now just giving boxing the crack. And you looked like a boxer. Like that was the...
Yeah, fully, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And we see him down here on Saturday morning sparring and the fights, like, he can fight. Like, it's not like he's just making up the numbers. Most of the time on Saturday mornings, he's got to work with the guys because he's a little bit too advanced for them. And that's not because he's been in the gym for 15 years. You know, he can fight. Some people can fight. Some people can't.
Yeah.
Tom can't fight.
That was cool. And look, our fight nights, the October fight nights, they've been a success.
Yeah.
The numbers are in there. This club's growing. The support's growing. And is that something you want to do on the yearly?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to probably ramp it up to 2 a year.
Yeah,
Have those fortnights those fight nights 2 a year. They're just such a cool thing for the for the gym and the community. I mean, we must have had 600 people through the door, in and out through the whole night. You know, they don't all stay at once, but they come and watch their guy fight, then they go. Like, that's what are we doing around this area on a Saturday night?
Yeah,
Fucking nothing. So that's mad. We can make some stuff for people to do, and people come down and be proud of their mates and watch their kids fight, and the kids get to do it. Like, look at the Pee-wees in that fight night; they run amok, mad, perfect.
And so our first Friday night fight night in the gym was on November 25th.
Yeah, 25th
How often
of this
do you want
month.
to do those?
Well, we'll see how it goes, but I'd say one every 6 weeks, maybe 4 to 6 weeks. See how it goes. I mean, it's our first time, so it is
barbecue.
Barbecue, and we'll have BYO people can come on down, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, we do need people to support it, or else it's just sparring, isn't it? Like, that's what it will become, but it's not. It's going to be a winner and a loser, and there'll be music playing, and
just have that hype energy in here.
And we just build that, build the nervousness of the fighter so that they're experiencing that. Because if we have a few of those, which are, it's unofficial, it's not a fight, but by the time they do fight, they'll have experienced this
They'll
10
be used to
times.
the eyes.
It's that's the most nervous thing. It's when you're boxing in front of your friends and family. But if you've done it plenty of times and you have a winner or a loser, so there's something on the line, it makes it real. So
Cool. All right. Well, November 25th will be our first official Friday night fight night.
Come watch Tomahawk.
Come watch Tomahawk. Get another KO. And BYO barbecue. We'll organise, all the fights and whatnot. Guys that have never fought before can jump in there.
Heaps of people. Yeah, and if you're in the 4:30 class or the 7 o'clock class, and you want to box in it, just swing me a message on Instagram at All Star Boxing Academy. If you're from a different gym and you want to jump in, swing me a message with your weight, age, and experience, and I'll see if I can line up a fight too, because it's not just for our gym. Any gym can come to it.
Yeah, nice.
But it's something that we can try and get activity in the sport.
Yeah, nice.
Just get guys fighting. Keep them fighting, keep them active, keep them busy.
Yeah, nice.
Keep them out of trouble. Keep them away from KFC.
Hey, yeah. Yeah,
job.
cool. All right, boys, thanks for that, and man, congrats for all your hard work.
And big shout out to Liam Wilson. I mean, I remember it now that he says it, but mate, how good's that? I mean,
man. That was a big turning point for me.
That's a turning point in your life.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he gives 30 minutes of his time, and he's like that anyway. We know him. Like, he's the most lovely person in the world, and he's leaving training, I'm guessing, and Tomahawk's coming in and he pulls him aside. Like, now I think about it, because I didn't remember it, but that's
nice.
That's a good reflection of the people that we have at the gym.
Yep.
Now you see my left hook slack.
Nah, man, good on you, bro. Good work.
Yeah, well done, Tom.
Thanks, man.
Sweet.
Thanks, man.
Awesome.